Be warned, this video will contain spoilers. As Shifting Gears continues its run, viewers have likely noticed that Tim Allen's character's home has been evolving right alongside the show's storytelling. Production designer Stephan Olson recently shed light on why these changes are happening and how they're meant to reflect the series' deeper themes. The show follows Allen as Matt Parker, a widower whose life takes an unexpected turn when his estranged daughter Riley moves back in with her 2 children, Carter and Georgia. At its core, the sitcom is about family reconnecting in the wake of loss, and the set design plays a key role in visualizing this emotional journey. Olson explained in an interview with IndieWire that the decision to alter the set over time was entirely intentional. When Shifting Gears began, Matt's home was designed with a clean, minimalist look, emphasizing the fact that he had been living alone. The house wasn't just a place, it was a representation of his emotional state. But as Riley and the kids settled in, the space naturally transformed. More clutter appeared, and a sense of warmth started creeping into the environment, making it feel less like an empty house and more like a family home. Olson pointed out that, while network sitcoms typically aim for a cozy atmosphere from the start, this gradual shift in set design was a creative choice supported by Tim Allen himself. He believed that the presence of children should be reflected in their surroundings, and rather than forcing the home to feel lived in immediately, the show allowed it to evolve organically. Another significant change Olson highlighted was the depth of the set. Initially, he had pitched the idea of a deeper, more open layout early in production, but it wasn't implemented right away. As the show progressed, however, the team recognized that having more depth would allow for better movement and interaction between the characters, making the space feel more dynamic. Directors appreciated this adjustment since it gave them greater flexibility in framing scenes and capturing natural moments between the actors. Rather than feeling like static characters placed within a traditional sitcom setting, the family now moves through the space in a way that mirrors their growing relationships. This approach adds another layer to the show's storytelling. Shifting Gears is all about bridging generational gaps, and the set itself is part of that narrative. From episode to episode, the changes in Matt's home reflect the emotional shifts happening between him, Riley, and the kids. It's not just about adjusting to a new living situation. It's about a family finding its rhythm again. The pilot may have received mixed reviews, but as the series continues to develop, these small but meaningful details could help shape it into something deeper. One example of this evolution was in episode 4 when Matt and Riley attended grief counseling together. That moment added a level of realism and depth to the show, reinforcing its themes while allowing the visual world around them to shift accordingly. What remains to be seen is just how much more the Parker family home will change as the series goes on. Will we see even bigger shifts by the season finale? If Shifting Gears sticks with this pattern, it's possible that by the end of season 1, the house could feel almost unrecognizable compared to where it started. This kind of subtle world-building is rare in sitcoms, but it adds a layer of authenticity that many viewers may appreciate without even realizing it. Olson's insight offers a fascinating look into how much thought goes into crafting a believable space, and it will be interesting to see whether the set continues to evolve alongside the characters' relationships. What do you think about the evolving set design in Shifting Gears? Have you noticed the changes, or do you feel they've been too subtle? Let's talk about it in the comments.